Well, this is a great way to start a vlog. That is indeed. I I gotta go get some batteries for the tree at work. I don't know how I got roped into that. But what's up, you guys? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with day 233 of my vlogging experience here in the state of Florida. And yes, we will be going into the wonderful, humble Dollar Tree. Did y'all know I worked at a Dollar Tree at one time? I worked at one about 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Not the funnest job in the world, but I mean, it was a different little place, I'll say that much. So let's go inside, let's get these batteries, let's do it. You know, I kind of wonder if people are going to say anything because I've got my uniform on, like the whole shebang. Or maybe not. I mean, Dollar Tree is Dollar Tree. But still, I think that's kind of funny. So let's go and find these batteries. Okay, where are these batteries at? Ah, there we go. Now the other question is, where are the batteries? Ah, there we go. Just what I'm looking for. Yay. But you know, when I get paid tomorrow, you know what, I might come here and I might get some stuff for my tree. Look at all that cool stuff. And of course, yes, so much yes. Yes, I will probably more than likely be coming back here. Yes. And it looks like Florida man has struck again. Although that is kind of cool though. Time to go back. That was a very interesting night last night. Did I just say that? That just sounds weird. But what's up, you guys? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with day 233 of my vlogging experience here in the state of Florida. And this vlog has been kind of weird. I saw that Florida man has struck again. I had to get some stuff for work. That was a lot of fun. I got told that I spent too much time out there when really all I did was just go up there and come back. But no. I would have to probably go above the speed limit by about 30 miles an hour to get back to work from where the Dollar Tree is at. But anyway, you guys, I figured for today's vlog I would talk about what I, a broke millennial, want for Christmas. Yeah, like I'm really gonna get the things. Well, I might get a few things, maybe. I don't know. But then again, I might get told that no, millennials are not that bad. Well, it depends on which kind of millennial. Are you talking about a first generation millennial? Are you talking about the second millennial generation? But that's not the point. What I'm talking about, you guys, is just some of the stuff I want for Christmas. Because we are almost midway through December. I'm about to start up my 12 days of Christmas, and I'm super excited. But here are my things that I would like for Christmas. The first one that I do really want for Christmas, it is a necessity in me getting my photography business back up and running, and that is a factory lens for a Canon. If y'all have kept up in my vlogs, I recently purchased a Canon 60D, which is similar to my D7000 Nikon. I mean, they were basically each other's answer to one another back in 2010 when both of them came out. Really, I've got that 300mm lens on it, but I need something smaller That way I don't have to like stand like 30 feet away when I could just like stand 5 feet away with the normal lens. That's really my first one that I do want. And my second one, this will excite some of my friends who live out in California, but I'm seriously thinking about asking or wanting tickets out to California because I've got a few friends that live out there. My friends Denzel and Emily, who are getting married here in December. I am about 99% sure I'm going to that wedding. I am excited. And really, I really hope that, I can go out there for my I guess during my birthday month, to go out to California, specifically Los Angeles area, and just check out and see what the West Coast has. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Hollywood is it's not as scary as people like to make it out to be. That's something that I'd like to do. Surprisingly, plane tickets out there aren't that expensive. Like during this time of the year, I checked, it's only like $300. Well, $250, $300. I mean, it's not a bad investment. And now for my third thing that I do want, this is something that I've wanted to do since I created this channel. I want to swim with the manatees down at Crystal River. Yes, that's a thing. It's about $60, but I mean, it's just like, it's totally worth to swim with manatees. Like, I mean, that's just like so cool and like so surreal. That has been another thing, and this is my inner nerd coming out when I say this on my end, but I want a used version of Pokemon Emerald. GBA, Game Boy Advance. Something that came out when I was 13 years old, and I had a blast when I played that game. But it's just like it's been just forever since I've played those kind of games. Well, actually, I take that back. I mean, I've got copies of them. It's just that there's too much information on there that I can't lose. Even 27-year-old me still cannot let go of that save file that is on that cartridge, because there's a lot of good memories on there. I'm not losing that. Not today, Satan. Not today. Another one is I've got a few Pokemon cards that are Pokemon base set. Like, if you also are a nerd and know what I'm talking about, you're talking about the first ever set of Pokemon that ever came out, period, 1998. Good year. And what I have is I have I have one Shadowless Charizard, two base set Charizards, and a Blastoise. All base set, and I would love to send them in to get them PSA graded. That way, I don't have to worry about them like getting scratched up anymore. Sorry guys. I'm trying to recall. Oh yes. Some other things. Now this is me looking back and just living like total nostalgia, because I was one of those weird kids in elementary school. Yes, I read Goosebumps, but there is one particular books that came out in the 1960s that are just so utterly cool, and that is called The 13 Ghosts and Jeffrey. It was a series of books that were published from 1968 to 1970-ish, but it was an author who cataloged the 13 scariest stories by state, or at least by southern state. And there was this one particular ghost that she called Jeffrey, who was the ghost of a Civil War soldier. I believe a Civil War soldier from Alabama. And it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting story that got all that off the ground. And for one of my more final things, I still got a list. My other thing is I would like to get a few more books on Stephen King. Do that because it's just like, I'm 70 pages into my book now, and it's like, at this point, it's just like everything is firing on all cylinders. It's just like, for me, it's just like, well, I'm not thinking about the horror aspect of it, because as of right now, I mean, I have a few more plot points to add in to flesh it out and to really give it a gangster feel set in the 1920s and 30s while moonshining, but while also taking something similar to the Conjuring universe and putting something diabolical, something that is evil, that lingers in the mountains, of a story of something that somebody had done in the name of greed, and it has led to a plethora of curses, deaths, everything on a mountain out in the middle of nowhere in Rockington, Georgia. It's gonna be good. But it's just like the more I read Stephen King, it's like the more I've learned so much, even when I was little, because I didn't realize, I mean, how big of an impact Salem's Lot has had on me. Like, I first saw it back when I was like 12 years old, when it was a TNT special, 2004 remake, not the 1978. That one was brilliant. That one cannot be topped. I'm sorry, it cannot be topped. But the 2004 remake that was broadcast as a miniseries on TNT, that scared the living dog crap out of me. It just did. But really, that's where a lot of my horror ideas come from. I mean, a group of vampires infesting the town. Not Derry. Derry's it. Infesting the town of Jerusalem's Lot and completely demolishing it because Barlow and Straker. Sorry. I love the book still. I mean, that was such a good book, and I recommend, to this day, I still recommend, if you have not read this legendary piece of history, well, not history, this legendary novel, read it. You will not be sorry. But as of right now, I think that's really the only things that I can recall. Oh yes, there's one more thing that I wanted for Christmas for the longest time, and I still don't understand, because it's like every time I ask for it, something happens every single year. And that is an alligator skull. Not an alligator head, an alligator skull. Like an actual skull. I've asked for this for the last 4 years and still haven't gotten one. I mean, it's just like you can find them on eBay. I mean, they're not that expensive. I mean, they run like $60, but I mean, I think the one that I want is like about 10, 11 inches long. I like it to be a little more compact. But you guys, this is my vlog for the day. I mean, the Christmas season is finally upon us. I've accepted that, and it's time today that now I got paid. Probably, I'm not sure if it'll be this vlog or next vlog, that we are going to buy a Christmas tree. I want a Christmas tree. It's this boat is my house, and I want my first Christmas tree. But anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That will keep you in the loop on daily content of my life here in the state of Florida. Stay posted, stay tuned, keep in touch with me at Dream Poet at Facebook, as well as my Instagram and the links below. Thank you all for the love and support. Love you all very much. Peace, you guys.